Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing the 1 week update or first wash on the test panel here with the 5 different ceramic toppers or sealants or whatever you want to call them on the panel here. So just quickly to go over it, I'm going to have to do this every week because people just will watch one video and then ask questions. So I'm just going to quickly go over exactly what we have here. So we got a panel with the whole thing was polished. The top half here, as you can see, these dirty tape lines that I forgot to take off. This got ceramic coated up the top here, all this top section, 6 months ago with Gyeon Pure. So then that sat outside for 6 months. The coating just got, a bit of neglect. I washed it twice in that time, but it sat in the sun all day. So that coating is well worn in. It's at that point with the ceramic coating that that people will generally start using toppers to, every other wash or something like that, they'll start adding products on top to just sort of help the ceramic coating, just add an extra layer of protection. So that means, on top here we just had ceramic coating. At the bottom here, bare, untouched paint. We left that alone. So then after the 6 months, I taped it off into sections. So we did have a tape line here. So this part is just ceramic coated with no topper. This part is just plain paint with nothing on it. Then we have this section. We have the, as I explained, I guess I'll go through each product. We have the Platinum Potions Hydro Detailer. So we have it up here on top of the ceramic coating and down here just on top of the bare paint. Then next product, as we go along, they're all going to be the same. So then we have P&S's Bead Maker. Now that is also on top of the ceramic coating to see how it works with the coating, and then as bare protection, because this one, as it says, is a paint protectant. Next one along was NV Boost V2. And same thing, we can see how it does as it's meant to be as a topper. And then we have Adam's Graphene Detail Spray. And the last up one, I stuffed up and I bought the wrong product, but this is Chemical Guy's Synthetic Quick Detailer. I was meant to buy their Ceramic Quick Detailer. When I was looking at the ceramic range, it was all this pink and purple color. And then I just went in and grabbed this one off the shelf, not even realizing that I grabbed the wrong one. So this is synthetic. Now it does say that it's good for enhancing wax and sealant, so it should still work with the coating, but they don't actually recommend this one for the ceramic coatings. They have a different product. So if this one causes some sort of issues, I'm not going to blame the product, but having those 5 products both as the sort of base protection, I know you're not going to use these products generally as base protection, but so we can see as they wear away down here, will they mask the better water behavior of the ceramic coating up here? Will it cause the ceramic coating to not look as good as what it does? That's what we're going to find out. So let's move these out of the way. And we're going to do our first wash. So like I said, we applied them a week ago. 24 hours later, we did a slickness test and a first rinse. Now it's been a week. So if this was your car that you had coated, you'd be a week in, you'd potentially be washing the car. So this would be like the first wash after, once a week you do a wash generally, is what I'm going to say, but this is what I'm going to do for this test. So we're going to be washing this after it's sat outside for the week, so we'll just give it a quick rinse to start. We've got some CarPro Reset here in the bucket, and so I don't want to knock this whole thing over, so I'll just carefully wash it. We just want to go over both the coated and the uncoated sections, just like a normal routine wash that you would do on your car. So that's all we need. Just a couple of quick wipe over, and then we'll rinse that straight off. So this way we're going to be able to see, as these products at the bottom are wearing away, are they causing any issues on top with the coating? And so far it looks like no. Now, as you can see, the Platinum Potions, that's already kind of taking a while to sheet the water off. It's coming from the bottom there, as you can see, and the water's actually sheeting upwards, which is interesting, rather than the other way. So that's definitely still there working. The NV, you can see, is barely, we can flood that, and then same thing, it's sheeting up from the bottom. Now the Bead Maker, you can see that's just sticking. Water's not really going anywhere. That is, the product's pretty much gone in my mind. It doesn't even last a week, is what my experience has been. But I was more interested in seeing what it does to the coating, which it doesn't seem to have affected as it has worn off down the bottom. Maybe with continual use, but as we can see there, spraying in that bead maker section, it's not sticking like it does down here. Next up is the atoms. You can see that is, now these, I'm not saying that these should be shedding the water off like the Platinum Potions and NV, but they should do something. So the atoms, the water is just sticking. Oh, we got slowly sheeting off down the bottom there. So yeah, that's still hanging in there. Very, very slow, but it's doing its thing. The chemical guys, you can see as base protection, not great, but that's not what it's for. But if we do look up the top here, I don't know, maybe actually, is that chemical guys, is the water being able to stick a little bit more? Maybe, I don't think so. I think it's basically untouched, the ceramic coating. So yeah, basically what we're gonna do is go across all of them because yeah, this part here is just controlled. There is no topper, so this is just the ceramic coating. So this should look the same all the way along, which I think it does. There's no real obvious area where it's different. So none of these products so far, and I don't think will, diminish the water behaviour or the hydrophobics of the ceramic coating. Because if you spend the time to apply ceramic coating yourself, or you spend the money to have someone apply it for you, the last thing you want to do is put something on top, which is just a cheap DIY product, and then actually ruin what the ceramic coating is capable of doing as far as water behaviour. You've got that really nice ceramic coating that's super hydrophobic, making the paint super easy to clean. The one thing they aren't known for is slickness, with most coatings anyway. So that's why we use these bottom products here, like these products that I'm testing, is you'll put them on, they'll add slickness to the coating, and then also just add a little bit of extra looks, as we noticed with the NV. It made that section quite a bit darker. So there is pluses to using these products. What I'm trying to see is there any negatives? Do we have, you know, the product starting off looking great, and then as it degrades, like this control section here or this bead maker, is it going to start doing that with the water pooling up on top of the coating? So that's pretty much what I'm trying to find out. We're at 1 week and obviously nothing so far has affected it. So coating's still looking great. There's not going to be too much that I need to go over in this. We'll just mist over. So we can see, you know, we have really nice beading on the coating. Let's see the atoms, the NV, bead maker, Platinum Potions. So the most hydrophobic product is the NV, second is the Platinum Potions, third is the atoms, fourth is probably the bead maker, and fifth is chemical guys. So yeah, again, I'm not judging them on that. That's not what I'm trying to see, but just to show that it is worth doing. So yeah, I mean, I know people like me to, what way can I do this to lift this? I don't want to knock this whole thing over. It's sort of just resting on the stand here. If I grab it, no, I'm going to knock it off. I know people like me to lift it and watch the beads run off. This is already at a pretty decent angle there, so the beads are running off anyway, but people like to see which one seems to let the water repel off at an angle, but yeah, there's no real need to do that at the angle it's already at, so you can see what it's kind of doing. So that's the 1 week update. We'll come back in another week and see. This one will probably only go for a month, so we'll just do a 2 week, a 3 week and a 4 week update once all the products are completely so once we have them all looking like this control section down the bottom here, which the chemical guys is already well on its way to doing. So you can see the bead maker's now dried, by the way. So it's still there, it's still doing something, and the atoms is completely dry. Bead maker's just got these little sections. So once they're all looking like this, where the water is sticking, then we'll consider the products have all worn down, they're all gone. We can do a strip wash and compare, we'll basically look at them. Has anything happened here? And then we'll do a strip wash and see if that improves it, but I don't think it's going to. So yeah, I know a lot of talking, but a lot to explain of what I'm trying to achieve with this test here. So that's where I'm going to end the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, this is just a short one, and I'm going to be redoing this test again with 5 more different products. So I've already had someone suggest the Sonax, can't think of the name. A lot of people want me to do the merch ceramic detailer. I have that one here ready to go. From previous posting in a Facebook group, someone suggested the Obsessed Garage drying aid. So that one I'm looking at getting. And there was another one, but I don't know, let me know. I'm looking to do 5 at a time. Let me know what other products you think you'd like to see done in this type of test. All right guys, so now I'm just going to quickly dry this off, take it back outside, and we'll be back in another week for the next upload. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. But with all that said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later.